every day is a great day for me because I get to dance. I dance all day long, and I teach all day long. Then I plan a trip, and I travel the world. No, wait, should I start it over? I had a good growing up. Very simple, very plain. My mom and dad are not rich, not poor. We just had a totally normal middle class life. But they couldn't afford to pay for my dancing all the time. So I have to start teaching very early on. We didn't have access to buy dance shoes. When I was 7, 8 years old, that was a huge thing. I have to go to Austria or Germany to buy a proper dance shoes. I arrived in the US 2001, June 6th. I will never forget that day. And I came to America just like every dancer's dream to come to New York and be on Broadway, and compete in the US. And it was a culture shock. I didn't speak English. I never been in America. It was just so different. I'm very European at that time. Now I'm totally Americanized. I came here with no English, but I was a national champion for dancing, so I guess dancing is a universal language, and I was able to teach the next day after we arrived, and I just learned to speak English through my teaching. I want you guys to make sure when we do the kicks, we don't kick high. We decided it's whatever degree is this. Come on in. So get onto the line. John, we need you, hurry up. So we're going 1, 2, kick. 1, 2, kick. We get involved with the Fred Astaire Dance Studio franchise. Okay, it's a franchise, and they own multiple dance studios, ballroom dance studios, throughout the country. And then one thing after, I said, I don't want to teach for somebody. I can own my own business. And so when I saw this area, and I just said, okay, let's try. And then me and Armando, who's my business partner, he also worked for Fred Astaire for many years, and he knew the dancing part and the business part of this whole ballroom dance business here in America. I was just a very beginner. And then the time came for him to move on and do his own business. He worked for that studio for many years. And then I said to him, you can do this. Let's just open our studio. So we partnered up, and then that's how we opened the studio here in South Carolina. Well, you didn't do it. I have a real good feeling here. Okay, here we go. Let's try this, the last part. So, do you remember 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8? 1, I had the best childhood. I had the best life. I have a very, very supportive, great mom and dad. And I worked really hard. We were very disciplined. It was, I didn't want to say easy, but it was a really fun life. I really had a good childhood. I got to start dancing at age of 5. My neighbor, little girl, she was older than me. She danced in a group setting, group class once a week, goes to learn little waltz and little cotillion class. And she says, you need to come with me. She's like my little girlfriend on the street, like 2 houses down. And I was shy. I was a shy little kid, but somehow deep in my little head, when we went to that stadium and I saw the dancers down with costumes and waltzing and up and everybody, I want to do that. And I just keep in my mind, that was the whole thing, just keep coming in my mind, like, I would love to do that, what they do there. It was just an inspiration, because I said, I want to dance in that big stadium with the big stadium seating packed with people. I want to compete down there. A 2, 2, 3, a 3, 2, 3, a 4, 2, change, a 1, 2, 3, a 2, 2, 3, a 3, 2, 3, a 4, 2, change.